So the other day I asked this question.
Let's see how well you know your coding guidelines.
So a patient with a known history of HIV presents for an evaluation of chronic candidiasis infection. The provider documents that the HIV is symptomatic. So what's the correct way to report the diagnosis? A, B20, B37.9, B, Z21, B37.9, C, B37.9, B20, or D, Z21. And y'all tussled in the comments about which answer was correct. I mean, I got A, B, C. Yeah. Thank y'all for the engagement and thank you for actually trying to rationalize and, take a stab at figuring out what the correct answer for this coding guideline is. So let's go ahead and break it down and see if you agree with me. So the answer choice would be A, and that is B20, B37, 9. And here's why. So according to the coding guideline, and this would be coding guideline under the section C of your coding guidelines, chapter specific coding guidelines. Number one is certain infection and parasitic diseases, and they give you your HIV infection guidelines. And so they are telling you code only confirmed cases, which this scenario says that the patient has a known history of HIV, so that classifies as a confirmed case. And if a patient is admitted or being seen for an HIV related condition, the principal diagnosis should be B20, reported by any additional diagnosis for the HIV related condition. Now, even though the physician did not specifically give the coder or write in the documentation that the candidoniasis is a HIV related condition, knowing your disease process is what is really vital here. Because if you know your disease process, you know that this infection is a known symptom or a known diagnosis with HIV patients. And so, if you don't know that, all you have to do is Google search candidoniasis and HIV related conditions and read a couple reputable articles about it. A lot of times, you know that an article is reputable if it has the .org ending to it, if it's like a medical journal. I even like WebMD because a lot of like is mostly physicians and healthcare providers that write on that website. But just make sure that it's reputable articles that you read, journals, postings. Even if you can go to certain associations, it'll tell you information that you need to know. But the key point that I kind of want to point out is a lot of times when we go into medical coding and billing, specifically medical coding, those prerequisites of understanding medical terminology, anatomy and physiology and disease processes. Why do we need to know that? This is one of the examples of why we need to know about disease processes. So, again, the correct answer would be A. It would be the HIV, the confirmed case sequence first, B20, followed by the illness that the patient is being seen for, which is the B37.9, the candidoniasis. So, I hope this helps explain that answer. Let me know your feedback.
And if you enjoy the way that I break down medical coding concepts, check out my medical coding exam ebook. It's called Game Plan Medical Coding Exam Strategies You'll Wish You Knew Sooner. This ebook was designed to help you be able to take your medical coding exam more confidently. I break down 4 exam strategies that you can utilize while taking your medical coding exam. And as a bonus, I've also included a webinar that I show each strategy in detail with multiple examples and how I break them down. Similar to this video, I go through the play, I go through the question, and I break it down according to the strategy. So go ahead. If you need that, go get that. We're not new to this internet stuff. We're not new to this social media stuff. You know where to find it. Go check it out.